Cancer, it's your honest homegirl, Hᴇɪ Hᴇᴜ, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave with another healing homie. And with that said, let's get into your intuitive message. Cancer, a lot of you guys are running. Some of you are running from yourselves. Some of you are running from this personal growth that has been clearly put in your face that you know you need to confront. Some of you guys, you're still very guarded around certain individuals or just around people in general because you've dealt with a lot of pain, a lot of frustration, a lot of disappointments in life, a lot of lies, a lot of cheating, a lot of aggravation. It's just a lot of chaos that has been in your life for a very long time, or you may have grew up in an environment that was like that, where nothing was ever set in stone, nothing was ever stable. So now, as an adult, you're very strict, you're very structured, you're very disciplined, but in all the wrong ways sometimes. And it's like you can be disciplined in so many other areas of your life, but the areas that matter the most, you continue to disappoint yourself in, and other people disappoint you in because you have not chosen to face it. Because whatever you're running from and you're facing and whatever is being mirrored back to you from other people, it's because it hasn't been fixed within you. These are things that definitely happened in your childhood. So you could be healing from childhood traumas, or you're running from healing from childhood traumas because you don't want to face the disappointment all over again. You don't want to have to feel those emotions all over again. But the thing is, it's going to continue to show up in your life. And there's a red cardinal bird that just flew by. It's going to continue to show up in your life with different faces, same energy, if you don't confront your demons. You have to confront the darkest parts of yourself. And if you guys have any Capricorn in your natal chart, go check out that Capricorn reading, because Capricorn started embracing a lot about them, the good, the bad, and the ugly. A lot of you guys, as you're going through this personal journey, because for some of you guys, you're running and avoiding it. For others of you, you ran right on into it and didn't even realize you ran into a healing journey, but it's happening for you. So congratulations. But the thing is, Spirit wants you to take your time. Spirit wants you to sit there and be still. Spirit wants you to enjoy the present moment still, even though these things come up for you. A lot of you guys are going to have the opportunity to make amends with somebody, make bygones be bygones. For some of you guys, you may have, and the person that you're going to, squash this beef with, or, just agree to disagree, or whatever the case is. I feel like this person was one of the main people in your life that made you feel like you had to protect yourself from. You had to really, it was like a challenge trying to be very expressive to this person, or tell this person how you feel, really. And it's like, it could have been their demeanor, where they may grew up in a household where it was like tears was weak and suck it up and just get it done. And you came from a household where there was more emotion, where, you cried, and, you were able to say what you needed to say, whether you were hurt or not. But it was like you grew up in more feminine energy. This person grew up in more masculine energy. And it's kind of like conflicting with, you healing from your childhood traumas, because maybe you're dealing with someone that reminds you of your childhood, and that's why you're dealing with the person that you're dealing with now. And it's hard for you to express yourself with this person. And that could be a huge disappointment for you. Some of you Cancers, you guys are fantasizing about some things. You're fantasizing about somebody riding you riding them, because Pony by Genuine was playing, and so was Fantasy by Mariah Carey was playing when I was shuffling your cards and meditating on your energy. And then we got R. Kelly Bump and Grind right now. So you guys may want to get sexy for somebody. You may want somebody to get sexy for you. But I just feel like there's an energy of wanting to release. But I'm going to also tell you, Cancer, you can't fuck the problems out. You can't sex out the childhood traumas. Because for some of you guys, you were very promiscuous growing up, and it could have been on the low or not. But I feel like that was like a form of release for you. When you would get frustrated, when you would get angry, when, for some of you, you were just doing this with yourself too, okay? I ain't gonna exclude the ones that's over there just masturbating, all right? But for some of you, some of y'all might need to do that. I don't know. Maybe that'll help you stay still and relax for a second, okay? And get you a glass of wine. But either way, that was your intuitive message, Cancer. And for those that are new to my channel, welcome to my channel, Healing Homies. How I do my readings, I do intuitive messages first, then I get into the divine feminine and divine masculine aspect of your sign. And then I do random messages at the end that include messages from your person. So stay tuned to the end. Also, if these readings resonate with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It helps my channel grow, and I really, really appreciate it. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and help your girl out, okay? So let's get into the divine feminine energy of Cancer. What's going on with that aspect of you? And remember, guys, if you're new to this channel, we both, male and females, embody masculine and feminine energy. So you may want to check out both parts. So we have some things that, you have unfinished business with. Okay, and I feel like this unfinished business is something that you're actually looking forward to having with someone, or with a job, or it's like you're looking forward to completing something because it's something that makes you happy, especially when it comes to Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo male for some of you. For others of you, this could just be unfinished business with someone, that is very patient with you, someone that, is confident within themselves. This person really helps you grow personally as well. So you kind of like, oh, good, I get to reconnect with this person because I knew I had unfinished business with them. But at the same time, it's like, it's positive energy, but at the same time, this person pushes you to be more determined, to master your skills, to, I feel like this person also gives you money. Okay, either you give somebody money or they give you money. Okay, but there is an underlining issue with this person, because this person is, you got to be mindful, this person isn't grounded right now at this time. Like when they're their best selves, that's their characteristic traits. But there may also be a lesson that you may need to learn with this person. But for some odd reason, I feel like the lesson is going to be a good one. Okay, or this could just be you having unfinished business with, working on yourself, working on your business, working on your career. And once you complete all your things on your to-do list, Cancer, then, the outcome is going to be amazing, For some of you guys, I do feel too, and I feel too, for some of you guys, if you have unfinished business with this unstable, undetermined, don't want to work, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo male, I feel like once you complete this cycle with this person, you're going to be so happy. Like you're going to realize, and then we got Bills, Bills, Bills by Destiny's Child playing. Yeah, this person, they can't pay their bills. They can't pay your bills. Okay, for some of you, like maybe back in the day they were and they fell off and they just stayed off, or this could have been you. Either way, I feel like once things turn around, once you complete things, because you know me. Hold on, I'm going to get this one last card and then we're going to turn that energy around, because we want you to complete this cycle. We want you to get out of this energy, okay? And if you're this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo person here who usually is determined, someone that is very abundant, and I feel like a lot of stuff may have went left because of a third-party situation, people interfering, people meddling in your business. You're allowing people to influence you in some way, shape, or form. I do feel, too, for a lot of you guys, you're postponing your new beginnings. It's like you want a new start, you want a clean slate, but it's like you're postponing it because you want to be immature when it comes to your actions, when it comes to you being vulnerable, when it comes to you speaking to that counselor, when it comes to you just speaking your truth. Because for a lot of you, you may also have a teenage son that you're just unaware about. You're just unsure of, like, did I just say unaware about? I meant to say you're unsure of their whereabouts. And you don't know how to proceed moving forward. Should you, contact their friends? Should you contact, like you don't know what to do. For some of you, it's just like your son just be doing stuff and you're just like, you just let them bypass with certain things. Like you just let them, just do whatever they do because it's like you just don't, you've given up. Okay, don't do that, because if you have a teenager, these are crucial times with teenagers here where you can either keep them and gain their trust and things of that nature and have a really good bond with them, or you can lose them to the streets. It's just that simple. You could literally lose your child to the streets if you have a teenager. So you have to sit there and it's like they need you. Like if you're a single parent, they need you to not be in your masculine energy all the time. If you are a single female mother and you have boys, you have to have that responsibility of finding males that are mentors, great mentors for your sons. If you don't know what to do, it's because you have to come to the conclusion that you can't raise a man. You can't. You cannot raise a man and you're a female. You can only nurture them. You can only teach them how to be loving and caring and understanding and things of that nature. But you cannot, they're not going to listen to you when it comes to guy things. Why? Because they're going to look at you and be like, you're not a dude. So you have to find uncles, brothers, close friends that are really good men that can sit there and help your son move forward in life. Because you've done your part already. They're a teenager now. They need to know how to be a man. They have to learn how it is to be a man. And if they don't have their father in their life where they are a good, role model, you have to find other men to be good role models for your son. Put them in sports, coaches, they have those big brother, big sister organizations. Like you have to do your due diligence and make sure you find suitable mentors for your children, even if they're females. And you, like, say you're a Cancer male and you have a daughter and you're a single parent, you have to find suitable women that are going to be role models to your daughter. I do feel for a lot of you it will be a good idea for you to kind of do some reflection, do some inner work, do some soul searching, take a break from the nonsense, the chaos, because I feel the overall energy, how you feel inside Cancer, whether you're male or female, it's like you just want to break. You don't want to argue. You just want peace. You want to be able to not think at all. Okay. And you're questioning if you want to just go MIA on people. Listen, if that's what it takes, maybe that's what you need. You need to go take a vacation. Okay. Don't overwork yourself. But some of you guys, you're questioning this Virgo that you're dealing with. But I feel like this Virgo is on the up and up, okay, with this positivity card, this plus sign above them. Because I do feel, or they may question you, but I feel like you may question them. And for some of you, you are questioning if you take a break and step away from a certain situation, is it going to benefit you? And yes, it will. But others of you, you may have a teenage son right now going through his little teenage midlife crisis right now, where they're trying to figure out who they are. They literally are trying to figure out, like, what kind of man can I be? And personally, I had to do the same thing without me growing up with my mom. I had to surround myself with the worst of the worst and the best of the best type of women. And that allowed me to see, but everybody's child is not capable of doing that, where they can interact with different people but still have some type of solid grounds and standards and morals and values where they won't be easily influenced. Now, if you got a child that's easily influenced, then you know better to sit there and have them around someone that's a mentor. But there's some kids that they're not easily influenced and they're not easily persuaded, and they will surround themselves with good people and bad people, but it's because they're trying to find out who they are and what are different types of men and women out there in this world. So it's like they're doing a lot of soul searching right now. They don't know who they are. They're looking at other people, and they're like, okay, well, these kids, they're on the right path. They know what they want to do with their lives. These kids, they're making money. They have their little side jobs or whatever the case may be. They're very determined. And, and then you got some other kids that they see, and it's like those kids, they really, they don't do much. They don't have any aspirations in doing anything, and this could be you as well. Like, you could still be a grown boy trying to soul search and find out who you are as a man. For a lot of you, I do feel that, this, because you could be dealing with a boss, and it's like this person may need a vacation in order to kind of like move forward with whatever decisions that they need to make. Like if you're a boss, don't make any major decisions until you are grounded. Even if you're not a boss and you just have like earth energy in your chart, or you have a decision that you need to make when it comes to your finances, be patient. Make sure you're grounded before you decide to just do something just because, just because you're upset, just because you can't think straight. Just don't do something, especially major decisions, off of temporary feelings, okay? That's for you, Cancer. Let's look at the divine masculine energy within you. Because I feel like for some of you, you could be thinking about having a third party, or, looking outside of something, because I feel like you're missing something. For some of you, your kids are, if they see, like, say you're a single parent and they see you with someone else, you have to remember that bothers them just as much as it would bother, their father seeing you with somebody else, or their mother seeing you with somebody else. They are affected by those breakups, those divorces, those arguments that you have. Like, they see that. They know what's going on, and they feel it. They may not be able to always express how they feel, but they see it, okay? And if you're doing stuff in front of your child and you married, listen, that child gonna spill the beans. I promise you. So we have here with the divine masculine energy, the action that you need to take is to use your logic over your emotions. Like I said, do not make permanent decisions off of temporary feelings. Okay? Yeah, because with you using your logic, with you stepping back and grounding yourself, with you saying, you know what, let me not allow my emotions to get the best of me, things will change quickly for you. Okay, some of you, you're very, very guarded at this time. And it's like, if you just let your guard down and just speak your truth like a regular human being, I mean, ain't nobody a regular human being, but it's like, speak your truth. And you'd be surprised how much can change just from having that hard conversation, that honest conversation that you needed to have, whether it's with yourself or with somebody else. I do see, too, that you really need to think about the changes that you make, because it will affect your son. You do have a child under the age of, like, 7, under the age of 5, okay, or an infant. This could also have been, you thinking about yourself when you were a child under the age of 7, under the age of 5, and how your life had drastically changed due to probably an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could have witnessed like your father going to jail. You could have witnessed, some type of, I don't know. It's just, you could have, it's like the way people thought around you and the way that they acted and disciplined you growing up. It's like you may have gotten disciplined like real early at the age of 3. And it's like, I was a fucking baby. Like, why would you beat a baby? Like, that's a toddler. They don't know any better. They're just reflecting whatever energies are around them. Like, they learned that stuff from whoever was around them. And it's like, but yeah, see, you may have a 3-year-old, a 7-year-old. I feel like there could have been, some negative thinking that was going on, but I feel like the minute you saw your son, it's like your son changes. Like, you could be all in your head, but the minute you see your son, it's like your son is literally your son, and it's like your dark clouds go away type of thing. It's like you start to think about how happy your son makes you feel, or your sons make you feel. Because if you have 2 here, some of you could have a 3-year-old, a 7-year-old, an 8-year-old, 11-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 15-year-old for some of you, okay? You may have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius son, okay? And like I said, this son in August is going to be going through some things. They may become like a real arrogant asshole towards you, or just, this could be your attitude right now. Like, you're quickly changing. It's like if you were one of those type of people that was quiet and didn't say much and didn't talk back or didn't speak your truth, I feel like something is going to, like a blink of an eye, going to change how you are. And you are going to have so much courage within you. You're going to be fearless. Like, you're going to face everything. Like, you're going to really stand up for yourself. Yo, my candles is crackling. And people are going to look at you like an asshole. They're going to be like, yo, you're an asshole. But you know what? You need to be. Because you were far too long, for some of my masculines, you were far too long in your divine feminine energy. And it's about time you stood up for yourself. And the only reason why they're calling you an asshole is because they can't treat you the way that they was treating you anymore. So let you be that then, okay? You be arrogant, and you'll be everything that everybody sit there and say you are. Why? Because they don't like this change in you. They were able to sit there and manipulate you, use you, speak down on you, do whatever they wanted to do with you. But as soon as you sat there and said, you know what, enough is enough, now you everything in the book. And you know what? You take it with pride. You smile and you say thank you. And you keep it moving because you done dealt with enough. And I feel like it's going to allow you to really feel good about yourself. It's going to allow, like, I feel like the month of August, this month is going to really allow you to be creative. It's going, like, if you have writer's block, that's going away. Some of you are going on vacation the 3rd week of August. For some of you guys, I feel like something good is going to happen to you either on the 3rd, the 8th, or the 7th of August. And I mean, the 3rd probably it has passed already. And is today the 7th? I don't know. I think today may be the 7th. So something good may be coming up, some good news or something that you'll be happy about. Some of you may be going to the movies on these dates, or did go to the movies on these dates. I do feel like your son is like quickly growing up. It's like he went from 3 months to 7 months, or 3 years to 7 years, like overnight. And you're like, oh my gosh, like, what are you doing? Like, I feel like they're moving a lot faster, like, than you expect them to. Like, they're growing a lot faster than you expected them to. And now, yeah, see, yeah, you hear that whistling and sizzling? Yeah, your child is one of those children that they're going to learn things like this. Like, as soon as you blink your eyes, they're doing something different. As soon as you blink, you turn around, they know how to do something else. It's like they may even hide the things that they know from you. So please be very, very careful, because I feel like it's a challenge for you in protecting not only your child, but protecting, yourself. Because I feel like, too, like, with you going through these emotional changes, you don't want it to affect your children negatively. So you try to, like, when you get distant, it's because you don't want people embodying, like, your bad energy. But you have to explain these things to your kids, even if they're young, even if they're 3 or 7 or 8. You have to say, listen, daddy had a hard day at work. Mommy had a hard day at work. I need to just have a few minutes of me time, and I will be back to talk to you, to play with you. They understand that. Even though they may not understand the words, they feel it. They could feel it, okay? And they rather feel goodness, happiness, and joy around you than for you to be around them and being frustrated and angry. I do feel, too, the month of August is like a change for you, like a big transformation. Like, you're going to see things differently. You're going to see, like, you're going to feel different. For a lot of you, be careful, though, because if you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius male, it's like this person went from being, like, very successful, walking in their power, standing up for themselves. They're very determined. They're easy to, get things done. It's like they were a boss, and then it's like something happened in the month of August with them, and it turned their life upside down. And then it's like, now they're dealing with a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, a lot of frustrations. And it's like you may think that this person doesn't love you, they don't care about you, they're distant from you, but the passion and the love that they have for you is there. It's just the simple fact that they're going through something personally, and they really don't want to, like, and if you're dealing with an air signs go MIA. Okay, when they're going through transformations, when they're going through changes in their lives, when they're disciplining themselves, when they're doing shadow work, when they're on their grind, like, they like to be by themselves when they want to accomplish things, it's like they get in a zone, and it's like air signs, they will think about the problem, okay? They will think about it again. They will analyze why it happened. It's like they go through this process within their thoughts, and it's like it takes them time. But once they sit there and figure out why things happen the way that they happen and how they can fix it, it's like they're on a mission. When an air sign is on a mission, you cannot stop them. And they may make you feel like, they don't like you, or, you may think that they're an asshole. It's not that. It's just they went from eight to a 7. It's like, I need to get back, not even to an 8, but I need to be at 10 now when I bounce back. Like, so don't take that personal, okay? Because they're going through a lot of personal growth, personal growing at this time. But if you were worried, there's passion, and if there's love there is passion and love there, especially with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, heavy on the Leo, okay? So don't take things personal, okay, if this isn't you. And again, this could be you, where you could be going from the 8 to the 7, from, having a lot, being successful, to not being so you could stutter, okay? I don't know why I'm stuttering right now, and that's probably why you don't talk, because you may stutter and things may not come out the way that you mean for them to come out. Breathe, pace yourself. Some of you may need to write down what you want to say, or write a letter to the person instead. But I feel like, you were successful, and then, money may have been dwindling, or, you wasn't thinking and you spent money on something you shouldn't have. And, listen, it happens. Shit happens. It's life. The question is, are you going to learn from it? We're going to change this energy upright, because if it has a lot to do with your money situation and your finances, and you're spending too much, in the month of August, you guys are going to put in the work, and you're going to be disciplined about it, okay? You're going to sit there and really focus on what it is that you need to focus on. For some of you, if you're in in a government job, military, a police officer, correction officer, lawyer, whatever the case may be, for some reason it may feel like, work is slow. You may be having challenges. At one point, people were respecting you. Now they don't. Like, something could have happened, okay, with work. You could have been demoted, anything, laid off, anything, But you have to, it's like you're being pushed to find out what your passions are and what motivates you to keep going, to keep pushing. No matter if you're in a negative thought process, it's like, what lights you up inside to get you out of that rut. I do feel too, more is going to come to you, okay? For some of you, in the month of August, you will change your partner. You will find somebody else, and that person is going to make you happy, possibly even a Leo in Leo season. They will come towards you, okay? I feel like a lot of you guys may even, somebody's celebrating somebody gave birth 3 months ago, and you could be celebrating, how people do like the 3-month thing, and have like a little photo shoot, 7 months, 8 months, thing like that. Like, I feel like whether your child is 3 months, 7 months, or 8 months, you guys could be taking pictures of your kids, celebrating them in some way, shape, or form. I do feel like you guys are going to find a lot of fun you're going to have a lot of fun with a Leo. Some of you are definitely going to have a lot of fun with a Leo. But I do feel too, I keep seeing this, keep looking at this baby. Make sure you watch your child in the month of August, because I feel like this child is going to be doing something or wanting to be around you a lot more than usual. there's something, a change within your child. Like your child may have been scared of something and they're not going to be scared anymore. And you need to pay attention to them, because the fear that they did have in something, oh, there's no fear no more. So you better watch them. Okay? They may be careful, because I see them following you. Please be careful. I see them following you. Do not turn around quickly in the month of August. Watch your step around them, because I see them following you. I really do. I see them following you and you don't even realize that they're following you. So please be mindful of that, especially if you're walking out the door. You do not want to close their fingers, their toes, or anything in the door. Make sure when you are doing stuff, you are looking on the floor, looking around, because you have a child that's following you. Like, for some reason, it's like if they weren't clingy towards you or wanting to come towards you like that, it's like out of nowhere, the month of August, all they want is you. So please be mindful of that. Some of you, your child will be running, okay? Be mindful. Somebody going to be sitting there doing something. Let's see your messages from your person. Let's see what's going on with that. We have give me a second chance, please. Yeah, so some of you guys may have been caught up in a third-party situation and they want forgiveness. And it says, I'll ride for you. Broken heart. Somebody had some pussy on agua. Deja vu. Home is where my heart is. That's what they could be saying to you. Somebody could have had bad cock anyway, and that's what they get. It says, slow down. It says, small time dudes, I have bigger dreams. So you could have been dealing with someone and, you know, they stepped out of the relationship and it's like, you know, you're realizing, you know what, I have bigger dreams. I don't have time to be dealing with you locals, okay? I ain't messing with you locals in my town no more. Somebody could be wanting you to call them. Don't take it personally. Remember, I mentioned that in your reading. Don't take it personally, because somebody is going through whatever they're going through. You don't want to internalize what's going on with them. Invest in some expensive shoes. Not really expensive, but quality shoes. But for some of you, you may be getting gifted or buying some expensive shoes. Some of y'all guys is over here doing threesomes, or somebody wants a threesome with you. Being a workaholic. You can only do that with me. Out of time and the ops. So somebody could be watching you, spying on you. Be careful of that, because they may feel like they're running out of time with you. And I feel like they really, really want to not miss an opportunity with you. Yeah, because they can't get over you. So be mindful of stalkers in the month of August as well, because it may not even be a baby that's following you. It may be, shoot, I don't know why I just thought of a tracking device. Be mindful of that too. Let's get a positive affirmation for Cancer. Yeah, so you guys need to watch your thinking, and you have to have courage, okay? Watch your thinking. Have the courage to step up for yourself. Be there for yourself. Show up for your children. If your kids are scared of something, you know, teach them in a way where whatever it is that they're afraid of, they don't no longer have to be afraid. Or you may they may be afraid of something, and you may have to remind your kids, like, mommy has your back always, you know, daddy has your back. You may have a child that's always scared of everything, even their own shadow, but you need to think positively and speak life into your child, because if you tell a child, oh, you're a scaredy cat 1,000 times a day, what do you think they're going to grow up being? A scaredy cat. You tell your kid they're bad all the time, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to be bad. So change your thinking. You know, you want your kids to be better, do more, be more. You change within first, and then you also speak life into them. Okay? And if there's something that you're afraid of, that you know that you need to step up and do or say, think positive thoughts about how the outcome will be. Okay, because for some of you, the only reason why you're not doing something is because you're actually afraid of the outcome, not so much of the act that you have to do or say or whatever the case may be. But yeah, all of this has a lot to do with you growing. Everything is challenging you right now. You're going through what you're going through so you can grow as an individual. It says explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. So like I said, some of you could be changing your partners this month or in the month of August. Some of you guys are making changes to where you're working on your shadow self because you're doing a lot of father healing, okay? It says your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. So think positively about that. You can have people eavesdropping on you. Be mindful of that. Spying on you. Be mindful of that. Heavy on the eavesdropping on your conversations. Be mindful if your children are listening to your conversations. They may repeat something. I'm also hearing think differently of you. Let's get some homegirl advice. It's time to outperform these bitches. Like some of you guys, you could be competing or there's like competition or something. And it's like, you need to show up and show out, okay? Put your best foot forward. Don't allow people to psych you up. Because the thing is, when it comes to like any type of competitions or you know, sports or talents, like even in the rap game, they always put people up against each other. But the thing is, if you know who you are and if you put your best foot forward, that's all that matters, okay? And you not allowing people to get in your head allows you to perform a lot better, because people like to talk shit and they only do it to mess with your psyche so that you don't perform well. So a lot of you need to sit. It's time for you to outperform these bitches, okay? We have, you are more intuitive than you think. So whatever it is that you was thinking about, you already knew. Summertime. Summer ain't over yet. So remember, there's good things to come. We have 2 years from now. And we have everything is crystal clear. So with that being said, and for some of you, it'll take a month from now to 2 months for certain things to transpire in your life or this reading to resonate with you. But either way, Spirit just confirmed that everything is crystal clear for you guys. And with that said, I am out of here.